Alrighty, so yeah, I'm not even doing the standby thing right off the bat because there's definitely some things to be looking at here because this is the juicy ammo, as I would call it, because one way or another you're going to be squishing and squeezing some juices, whether it's some more oil from the bugs, what else is new, after they've basically let loose, put it over here, uh, the whole, you know, one research facility and stuff like that, and we have to nail this out. And according to this map, and I'm not sure how accurate this is, it's like there's one planet that's ours, and somehow they're attacking from our planet. Is that because this is where the research facility is? Tyranny Park and the Terminated Research. Yeah. It still seems odd that somehow they're getting from a planet we still technically own into a planet that we do not, and that's how that happened. And I guess eventually we'll have to go to that. But they said that they fixed it, so it's kind of weird how this is playing out, and it's very, you know, juncturally strange all the further, because not only are we now going to probably lose this defense, I'm not even sure we're going to be able to do what they think we're going to do, or if we are, we're able to do it by strange means. Maybe they found, let's see, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I don't even know how we're reaching that, because technically all feeds are blocked off. We'd have to nail this one out first, and of course, well, we're losing it. And the smart thing to do, of course, is going to be the gambit if we were to get it done in time, which we're not. Not before this gets taken. So we're probably looking at a losing order one way or the other. I thought that the last time too, and I was wrong because their numbers calculations were wrong. And well, they say numbers don't lie, but you know that doesn't mean Arrowhead can't fuck up a lot. So we're working with that kind of situation. So this is not likely going to be beat out by this because that's happening right now. And well, we have this going down over here, which Secondus has some of our hardware, and stuff is still going on over here, which we're also losing. So yeah, I kind of feel like because of the way things have been lately, you know, like Arrowhead just utterly fucking up, not fixing anything in 3 Tuesdays, this order being an issue, I think people just kind of had it. Because let's take a look at these numbers right quick. Yeah, we're down to 39. Now, granted, this is not the lowest we've had, but on a Saturday evening, that's not good numbers. I think they finally let things get too bad for too long, that until stuff starts picking up, things are fixed. That with the fact that they're still having to fix said things means we're probably not getting significant content drops. It almost seems like the community is ready to let another planet get crunched. And maybe they're looking to see, okay, well, let's see how far it'll actually go. It's a kind of chaos divers mentality again. And to further benefit this thought process, I'm going to throw in a couple other things. And if you've watched some of my past streams recently, you'll also see people are basically headshotting you when, you know, they're only mildly frustrated and, of course, don't have voice on because, well, they're introverts. But more so, I don't know, they're just, you know, now all the more in the Chaos Diver mentality that they're not happy, so they're going to take it out on their fellow player base. It's not a good scene. Helldivers definitely in a bad place. It's not updated significantly, fixing the real problems within 3 Tuesdays, as said. It's bad, and people are looking to other things. There's now, you know, if you want to talk about the fighting games front, Fatal Fury, or should I say Garou, City of the Wolves is now out, and I kind of need to go poke at that too, even though my hands and arms are probably not going to handle that game nearly as well. But a lot of people have, well, left the grounds, and just wow. It's bad. It's real bad. It's like incredible bad. But anyways, let's go in for at least a little while. I was already slowing down myself, and it's a stacking situation, and it's a situation that's really been brought on by AH. I mean, we're granted well into the second year of the game and whatnot, but I don't think that alone could really be, the devil's advocate reasonable answer to why the numbers are this low. Well, not when you see as much as what's going on right now. So yeah, the Swedes are not doing good on their one successful game right now. Granted, some of that's because of Sony. It's now come out probably in more quieter channels that you're not getting that review bomb or review diver cape, because sure enough, Sony said no. It's not a good time for the game again, and we kind of go up and down through this, and sometimes you could say that there's no such thing as bad publicity, but when you're in the games industry, and in this case, there really is. And it's kind of unfortunate, because it's still the one game I continuously go back to other than effing around with Second Life, because I've got Coalition to run. And I think I'm going to start indeed getting Wreckfest. Matter of fact, I picked up a more quick pick-up and play controller. I can just pop right into the PC and it should work. So I'm going to try that in the near future. I did that while picking up the keyboard, and got a new keyboard to try out, which is mostly what I'm on right now. And you might hear Goonies in the background, but, bear with me. I mean, there's definitely worse things out there than Goonies, am I right? You don't like Goonies? Well, then you're probably not as old as I am. There's that one reason. If you've never watched Goonies, you really should. It shows you an age gone by, how we lived back when the age of the first Nintendo. Maybe even a little bit before. I'd have to check the year again, but definitely around in that era. It's a very 80s film, and if you like that little story about the guy who went after his Nintendo, and that story kind of run through, but I go into the idea of chasing pirate treasure through a wondrous adventure, which, though would be over the top, is not entirely removed from actually looking back at the fact that around on the eastern seaboard happens to be where there was a lot of pirate activity, New Jersey included, might I add. Yeah, it's a great film, and I don't mind having it on in the background once in a while, even though that I can recite the lines practically word for word at this point. But anyways, as usual, let's clear this little thing off of our screen. As soon as I get the right thing. Nope, I hit the wrong thing. There we go. So, major order completed. Yeah, whoopity fuck. I can't spend my gold medals on anything. Now, if literally, just one gold medal equated to one super credit, I'd be much better off. But we know they're not going to do that, because they don't know a such thing as a time schedule. And they're like, oh, it's more important to fix the game. Hey, you know what? What's more important than content on a game that you're expecting more content and fixing the game? Yes. I know that doesn't partially make sense, but the answer yes is really, you need both, because there's what's expected here, and there's also reasonable well handling of a company. And though we've seen the whole situation where, they're gun shy about not wanting to put a whole bunch of people on and then having situations change where you don't need those people, and then a bunch of let goes, a whole bunch of in-debt stuff like that. The thing is you can't be so gun shy due to a situation that occurred because of, dumb corporate suits that mishandled the situation, thinking they were going to grow in a time that where they thought that our new normal was going to be staying at home all of our lives and never going out, which didn't turn out to be true, and we probably could have told you that. But companies don't listen to, more average Joes. They listen to, people like Sweet Baby Inc., and also look where that got them. So there's a lot of fallout still to come into the industry because of this, but now we're seeing a fallout because even successful studios like Arrowhead are now getting very soy on the concept of, well, we have a lot of situations. We obviously need more people. Oh, but we don't want to have more people. It could make a bad situation worse if we lose the clientele. You're losing the clientele now. You're losing it now because you're fucking up. Because the real answer is getting people on this shit, fixing, while you have other people doing contenting. Now, you could literally outsource some of the content stuff by giving them some of the basic rigging. There's literally people that are willing to work at home remotely that works, one, not just for content creation, for armors and things like that, but two, remote testers and even watchers of the game, because frankly, you need them. You know why I know that you need this? We're going to hit this one last time, then I'm going to go into a match. I know that you need this because if you go into the social, which I can't just click on for some dumb reason, or the whole game could lock up. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, okay. Whoa! Okay, we could also show the other reason why we know we have a problem. Because your game is crash happy. Real fucking good. So, well, I guess thanks for proving my point, Arrowhead. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Now I need to reboot the damn game. So, well, I guess this really comes in handy now, is please stand by. Because Arrowhead can't keep anything stable. Like at all. Like at all. So, right now, let's go ahead and... oh, look, it still says it's running. Only it's not. So we'll just hit stop on that. Confirm. And I have to wait for Steam to go through that channel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus, punish these people. I'm not asking for their lives. I'm asking them to just, I don't know, get run into the crotch by a Frenchman on a 12-speed. I feel that's fair. Okay, so yeah, that's booting back up in the background now. So I don't know, maybe it's because I'm doing a little something as well with Discord. Hopefully that's not it. Shouldn't be it, because Discord's doing its more heavy duty work right now on the smartphone and not on the other bit. But that was really inconvenient. Hopefully it's not something dumb like the fact that I had to download software for this keyboard. But, you know, welcome to the world where, you know, nothing makes sense and nothing works as it's supposed to anymore. Because, you know, we know that that's a very big thing in the world. Of course, we're now looking upon a level where we're going to have to also change things in the near future. Because this October, Windows 11 becomes a little bit more of a mandatory thing, except a bunch of people are going to try and hold out on Windows 10, and I don't blame them, and I might be one of them, quite frankly, because, well, Windows 11 sucks. A lot of decisions by Microsoft right now, or should I say Microshaft, that feels better, also sucks, and like the fact that they still haven't had a good Halo game in a very, very long time. And let me pop this back off here. There it goes. So we're back on this. But wow, just literally going into the options menu on the game. And then things chugged and plopped and stopped. Let's try it again, shall we? So here we are in this little menu. Boopity 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 boop. Seems fine for now. So recent players got none on here. But, so I guess I do have to go in a match. Let's see if it even holds out for a match. Because I'm at a point right now where I don't know if it's going to. I really don't. Because we saw what happened there just now.
Take command of the galaxy.
Yeah, take command of my anus. I'm sure you'd like that. Seems to be the only reason he's staring me down like that. Illuminate, blah, 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 success, yada, yada, yada. But everything else is a shitstorm. Everything else is a shitstorm, yeah. So, we've gone over this. It's not a good scene. Apparently, I'm now relayed back to Super Earth. You know what? While we're here, get a look at the end of the Goonies. Hearing the sound in the background there. Super Earth with its grid of lights. Because I guess, I don't know, it's a very weird light pattern for Super Earth. I also feel like this is a very strange land formation of ideals of for Super Earth. So, well, maybe it's just a very different Earth. I don't know. Come up with your ideas as to why that is. Anyways, maybe we had a soft update. I did see a thing that did a quick little updatey thingy.
You're here.
So, I guess while we're doing that, let's try something. Maybe it was just their way of saying, we're going to force you an update. Good enough for me. Yeah. I'm totally in the wrong thing. There we go. So, graphics. Easy way to test if something's been appropriately finished or not. If anti-aliasing is updated and fixed. Things are working appropriately. Which is probably going to be a resounding no. But we can find out. You know? Alright, so we just stick this right in the helmet way here. And then we eyeball how grainy that looks. And that still doesn't look great. It feels like it may not feel as bad as it used to, but I don't know. I don't have my glasses on, which could be a thing too. It still doesn't look great. So we're going to go ahead and, you know. I love it how you can't hit O to get out of that menu. You have to back up, then hit O. Just a lot of UI changes that, quite frankly, would be nice. So, right. We're going to undo our thing that we just did. Hit tab, so it loads on in there. And then, yeah, and back up out of that. And just to make sure our display, nothing else has been screwed up, because things happen a lot these days, kind of to ornery levels. We got 1920 by 1080, that's good, because yeah, I don't even think I want to look at this game in 4K right now, and it would definitely be more of a performance hit, so it's just not worth it. But then again, if you look at the player base numbers and the massive amount we've decreased over this month alone of regular hits, it's kind of felt as not worth it to a lot of people. Successfully extract with 5 rare samples. Oh, yeah, well. Here's the thing, no one cares, because almost everybody's maxed out on golds, except for people who are still trying to play catch-up a lot. And then they still need more super credits probably to do that, and they're kind of at this point right now, they're not even sure that it's worth it. Apparently we can get here, right? And then we're supposed to be able to hit here.
That terminates proliferate
can I actually
out of
hit
control
here?
of
Wait.
this planet. Get down there and eradicate them.
How would I even be able to get here?
We must tear free our galaxy from the affliction of bug and bot alike.
I don't understand. So people seem confused as hell right now. Because technically there's no line even drawn that they can even get there. I think they're being confusing as all hell. What line are we even using to get there right now? It's not this, because that's not ours. Except here, is there a line of something that we own? Because that blocks that off. That blocks that off. This planet, somehow. So right now, the galactic map on the warfront doesn't even make sense right now. So maybe they did this, you know, to give us an option to go direct for the jugular, even though we shouldn't be able to. Because that's what it's feeling like right now. That we're not even getting enough people here. Ugh. I don't know what to say about this, chat, other than this is pretty terrible. It's pretty fucking terrible. So, right now, do we even have enough people pushing? The last time we checked, there's no. But things change from moment to moment out here. And people are probably confused that they could even go for this planet right now. Alright, so Turing now officially has a slight bit that they're able to push. So maybe people are finally getting the clue that, yes, they can get there. So there's that. Alright, so let's push on over into that. Yep. So that's where we're going to be headed. So we've got some green on it. So, well, I guess let's push on it. And then there's a way that we can kind of bullshit our way through the other bits by doing much shorter, easier orders, because we only need a certain level of extracts or successes on those missions, not even a take of a planet. So I guess that's going to be our thing for right now, is indeed head in that direction. So, alright. Let's try and get in. Let's see if the game actually doesn't flip and crash, or force restart, or some other amounts of bullshit. And let's see where we get to from there. And close that down. And I'm going to also give it another little benefit of this by closing this little app side stuff that I don't need. Alright. Cannot contest this action strongly enough. Oh, I think that's Buck Rogers. Tell you what. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, so let's start off with suicide missions, because I am still getting used to a new keyboard, even though it should be renowningly better than what I had. And then we'll see where it goes to from there. At least for just a little bit, you know. Well, Buck Rogers on the side. Music might get me copyright claimed, even though nobody cares about Buck Rogers anymore. Except for old heads, probably even older than me. And, oh, they're looking to already go down. So what is this mission? It's an emergency evac, right? So let's go something with just testing and true, just to get underway. Right, we're doing bugs, so Quasar Cannon is also on the menu. Although I would probably like an auto cannon on here. Yeah, see what happens. I'm not even full my guns laid out right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have an eruptor on. I remember seeing it on my hip. And I'm also running medical armor instead of my usual armor, so we'll see maybe how that works out. Maybe the run speed will help a little bit. But I like my usual more Space Marine-ish armor with siege passive usually. But hey, sometimes it's worth trying different things, and you know, having a Doomslayer-esque like visual right now is probably not entirely off the menu, because obviously many of our Helldivers are angry as fuck, and it's right down to Arrowhead, and the fact that things are more expensive, even though things are supposed to be getting better, and yeah, I don't even know if that's the case. I have people on both sides of certain arguments that are going on about how I should be on their side about some things. And it's, I don't know. Right now, government's doing only so much to make me feel like I am in good hands, no matter who's in charge. I think the only way I'd feel slightly better about it right now is if Jesse Ventura was in charge, and that's because at one time he looked like Mike Hagar. Did I do that? Yeah, I did. I'm not sure I know why. That's his. Okay. So he might have a Quasar cannon at some point. And maybe I'll bring this to this guy over here. Maybe he doesn't even need it. So, yeah. Oh, darn it. Yeah. I missed my heavy armor already. So, that's unfortunate. I was too close. I should have ran and jumped. But, again, I've not been playing a lot lately. My ideas of distance are a little off. And I'm in the wrong armor. And it's already looking like shit. Because nobody wants to even play this game right now. Didn't I just come down and already have a broken arm? Why and how? I have questions. I know I'm probably not going to get a good answer. I just ran over my backpack smacking the E thing and it didn't work.
Can't liberate with this broken arm.
Sure you can.
Activating jump pack.
That's going to be a regular thing out here apparently.
Going down objective.
I was actually not falling over a lot just the other day, and now it feels like it's falling over a lot more. And I'll use one of these. I have 6.
I got the terminal.
Still hear something burping somewhere.
Got a sample. Rare sample collected. Package acquired. Dropping package.
Oh shit.
I got the terminal. Engaging terminal. Dropping a pin. Northeast. 100 meters.
Mission progress log.
Alright, so I guess we're headed. They
Objective
seem confused, so I'm going to make a decision for them.
100 meters.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I totally let off the keys well before landing that time. Oh shit. He just shot his own self.
Activating.
By any means necessary, chat.
Requesting air support.
Oh, I hate predators. Aha! We'll just run away while we reload this gun and, wow. I'm actually kind of surprised I just ran right up that hill. Oh gosh! And back down I go. Good Lord.
Reinforcing!
And suddenly now this road I can't get up. Get out of this fucking fern.
Reporting to the front.
And I'm going to pick up one of
Rare
these.
sample acquired.
Okay, maybe 2 of these. Because then I can put them down and mark something if I have to run by it and keep going. And, what are they working on? Some samples that are already there, so I guess we might as well get some air. Worth it. No damage. Any day there's no damage from a fall like that, chat, I'll take it. That's just gymnastics, that's all. Just gymnastics.
To the skies.
Just like this. Oh, jeez, here we go with this shit. And I'm stuck in the railing.
Requesting sentry.
Because why wouldn't I be? By any means necessary, chat. By any means necessary. Oh, crikey.
Eat this!
Stay there. Boop. Tentacle monster down. Never saw it coming.
Activating jump pack.
That's one way to do it.
Outpost destroyed. To the sky.
Ouch. I deserved every piece of that.
Helldivers never die.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Falling down a support weapon. For prosperity.
Got a little guy up here I couldn't shoot yet. Never mind, he's dead. Oh, really?
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
I'll juggle you some more too while I'm at it. Oh boy. Oh, that just happened. Not even sure why. I knew there was dynamite there, but I'm in a car. Since when does dynamite kill a man in a car that fast?
Sweet liberty!
That made no sense. Was it because the windshield was facing it? That's the only thing I can think of. Other than arrowheads just, you know, raping us on Armor Factory. I mean, they're raping us on everything else. So. Wow, I'm glad I ducked that. Whoa. Look at this.
Calling
Here,
down a
sir.
sentry. Objective located.
I guess they didn't have my back then. No idea I was going to catch that. Well, this is bad. I love it when the reload just doesn't happen. Like, ever. Well. How are you still up? This fucking game. Oh, Arrowhead. Why can't you make things work? Why are you so flaccid to steal and keep all of your money, other than Sony stealing, I'm sure, a good chunk of it that they didn't earn, to not hire more people to fix your shit? Because obviously, it fucking needs it. And frankly, you need people cursing at you right now, because the only time a company listens anymore when people are in a state of mind where they just might consider throwing something through your window. Which, that's not me saying you should, and that's not me saying I'm going to, because one, I can't. You know why I can't? Because they're in Sweden and I'm in the United States. That's a bit of a trip for me. A little bit of a trip. Just saying. A little bit. Okay. Just a little extra protection. I'm just going to duck that. Oh, hello. Come on, asshole. Open up. These trigger pulls are not working. What the? Motherfucker! Oh my Christ. Still getting used to the keyboard too. Let's give Arrowhead maybe a little bit of benefit of the doubt, but this is just one bad situation after another right now. But you know, it's also Helldivers. You know, on and off the screen. He killed you, but I got revenge for you.
Reinforcing.
love it. Hey, he has no head. Oh wait, he does have a head. What was that? What am I doing? How does that even make sense? You get back down there, buddy. This is my ledge. Oh, darn it. I tried to dive off that, and it didn't happen. Instead, I just walked off. I'm starting to have doubts about this keyboard now. I'm hoping it's not the keyboard, because this would be the second keyboard I'm not happy with. At least this one at Walmart I can take back. And they wonder why all the other companies are failing compared to Walmart.
You will never destroy our way of life.
Help him out. What the fuck are we even doing right now? Right, time to get a defense machine.
Tag pack inbound. Tagging map. Southeast. 300 meters. Requesting sentry. Ending in an eagle. Fire in the hole.
That's a pretty good hit.
Activating jump pack. Calling in reinforcements.
Yeah, I take a lot more damage right now. Hey, I'm in a hole. Glad that was still going. Whatever the fuck that is.
Southeast. 300 meters.
Can I make this to the building? Yep. Oh boy. Alright, so we can take a little bit more time on seeing how we want to tackle this. It's probably going to be something like that. I wonder if I can hit that from here. Probably not. Oh, dead body still. Yeah, nope. Okay. Good news is they're going to have a hard-ass time getting to where they would be able to hit me where they'd like to. Y'all can finish off that hole and I can hold them here. Or they could be now dead.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Oh gosh. How? But I was healing! And how did I lose my head and my arm at the same time? I was healing and got one-shotted by a hunter.
Calling in orbital strike.
Yeah, game's in a bad place. I know that there's a talk about glass divers, but right now it's more like ass divers because Arrowhead, basically the brass is gimped all of our gear again. And if you don't think that they're not dropping any stealth nerfs, you got another thing coming. Jesus Christ. Well, when in doubt, mech it out. Oh, what the fuck are you doing?
Sweet liberty, my leg.
Ow! Might as well hit heal as soon as you can. Because, that's how it is these days. Now what, asshole? Get fucked. You too. Get splattered.
Engaging terminal.
Let's see. I-2, you could have been up on a nice safe ledge and shot down at them on the other side. And I could hold them off on this ramp. Yeah, over there. Over there's a nice safe ledge. Oh shit. Oh, that guy now regrets life.
Sending in an eagle.
Is there a particular reason why I just got shot to death? I guess a turret got set up right behind me.
Supplies. Supplies.
I'm still... Yeah, a turret got set up right behind me. Right. Well, one opening's gonna be not as well protected because mech got plastered, but we should still be okay. Just reload this here. Brilliant. Shot the forklift unto its own death. Although a bug wouldn't know what a forklift is and that it's explosive, so I could believe that. Throw some dynamite out there. Dynamite out towards the hole. Not sure how that happened, but a little less back there.
How'd you like the taste of freedom? How about a nice cup of liberty? Reloading.
Satisfying.
Mission at 20 minutes remaining.
Cup of liberty. Objective located. West.
This, Chad, is what it means to be administrative. Probably could just call down another jump pack too.
Requesting tax.
You have accomplished Liberty's will. Extract at your discretion.
Say hello to democracy. Tagging map. Southwest. 200 meters.
Okay.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters.
Climb up that apparently. Really? Damn it, because the railing's not there anymore. There we go. Really? But I was even laying down.
300 meters.
It's supposed to give you an armor plus. Bullshit. Lots of bullshit.
point me to the enemy.
Oh well. Literally just called that jump pack down, so I'll also go back for it. Hi. Eat my ass. Oh, I'm sure you'd like that. Fuck is my jump pack? There it is.
Bug outpost spotted! Sending in an eagle!
Landing in an eagle.
Freedom never sleeps.
Terminate outpost purged.
Calling in reinforcements. Requesting air support.
Dropping a pin.
Unfortunately, came down next to a 500.
Calling in reinforcements!
Let's try that again.
Calling down a sentry.
Sending down sentry.
Fuck you. Fuck me. Oh ho ho!
Calling down a walker.
Fuck. Thanks for digging right in my ass. Away from me. Can you get up now? Thanks. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Really? Fucking reloads. Reload anytime now. Thank you. What the fuck?
Requesting fortification. Calling in reinforcements.
Great. Lift it up.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Hopefully they follow that explosion. I can just loop around this way.
Calling in orbital strike!
Alright.
Sending in an eagle!
Doing more work of the super credits. Oh shit.
Reinforcing.
Fuck! Eat it.
Reinforcements!
Ah, fuck. Alright. It's time to go.
Dropping a pin. South. 100 meters.
Throwing grenade. Sample collected.
That might not go well. He might dip down into there and, oh, I heard no death screams, so
Activating jump pack.
not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to climb a fucking rock, but okay. Might as well fucking call this shit in. Run low on enforcements here. Oh, fuck.
Calling in extraction.
Is that me, or is it just longer than usual for an extraction?
Extraction shuttle inbound.
Requesting advanced
Tunnel breach!
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, somewhere there's a stinky.
Requesting air support. Marking location. East. Wait, Liberty, my arm! Sending in an eagle.
ETA minus 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
500 out on hold.
Get some! Get some! Requesting air support. Freedom never sleeps!
Make sure you duck when the turrets around you like that.
2 minutes.
Hello.
Requesting air support. Requesting sentry.
Wow. Well, the destroyer decided I needed to die by just going from that angle.
Reinforcing.
Sometimes it just hits that way, chat.
Requesting advanced weapons.
Judas Priest, save me! Anyway, where are this? Just until I find my own shit. Fuck me. You know what?
T-minus 1 minute.
Call down fortification. Get some. Sending in an eagle. Get some. Get some.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Attack inbound.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Sending in an eagle.
Fuck you.
Requesting terminal strike.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
This is Pelican 1. I have visual on the extraction zone.
Sending in an eagle.
Pelican 1, landing in
Calling
progress.
down supplies.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
3 more dead on the way out.
Victory was never in doubt.
Do kind of wish I brought my quasar cannon for that one. If I did, I could have taken out some mushrooms from afar. That. Oh. Alright, time to check the chat. Oh, it's a long one. And nothing's moving in the chat. Big surprise. Not a great start, chat, but, you know. Victory, still victory. Won't push as hard as a more decisive victory, but it's still victory. It's better than a loss. Alright. Alright, now to get my more proper armor back on.
Allied destroyer has left squadron.
Someone ran out. Where is my Space Marine toughness level of armor? Look, I can literally dress myself faster than this is loading up right now. This is more Arrowhead bullshit. Very many things wrong with Arrowhead at the moment. Let's see. That helmet actually looks pretty legit with this loadout. That yellow skull mask feels like it might get me killed. There we go. And trade up to some Astartes level shit. Yeah. Okay. I think I get used to this keyboard now. Harbinger of Midnight. I'm Judgment of Midnight, so it's not my boat. Is there anything we should be changing? This would probably bounce off of a lot of things. This is more a thing for clankers and other stuff. I think I'll put the energy revolver back on here. Let's go to the last pistol. Let's see, we're not on a heat level planet, so. I do like dynamite. Granted, the dynamite didn't go exactly my way a couple times. Might be working on some shit. I don't know. Docking, get rolling whenever ready. Just poke him with shit. So, I guess it's a character thing, my emotes. I kind of want the handshake back. This is democracy. The kick, that doesn't do much. The draw is kind of cool. What else do I have? Casual salute. Yeah, I think I'm going to replace the kick. Unless I hear that the kick is like somehow more effective again. Where is the test of conviction? There it is. Test of conviction is good. Oops. Alright. I will grab your groin, brother. All right. Really, while I'm getting used to the keyboard and I'm doing less than super Helldive missions, it probably actually would be a little better if I did the Illuminated.
Hellpod launch suspended.
Because you only need a
Hellpod
certain
prime.
level. And at the same time, kind of running into some planetary issues. Especially with this. But then again, it's an issue all around. We're not in a good way. We're really not. We're waiting for players. You know, with hazard stripes that are blending into the text. Something else that probably won't be fixed anytime soon. Because there's just too much other things broken. They break their formatting, they break their weapons, they break
What about here?
the rendering engine. They, oh my god,
Here?
it's near endless.
What about here?
Hey, look, another thing that's broken. Let's see, so this... someone else has a 500, yeah, I did. And didn't make good use of the mech last time. So maybe it's time to just whip out our Quasar cannon again. Quasar. El Cuervo! There it is. And the misleading autocannon. guess I'll check my chat while they're, I don't know, masturbating?
Hell pod launch suspended.
Guess someone's gonna get kicked. I feel like someone's gonna get kicked. Ducks in with other people. Usually when there's an exit like that and nothing's moving, either they have another conversation going on, or where someone's not moving and then thinking they need to boot them for someone else. I don't know.
Hell pod launch suspended. Hell
Yeah,
pod's
this
prime.
is not making much progress right now. Even I'm starting to get a little what was this again? It's nursery, right? Normally don't like waiting for these laser call down things, but they're also really, really functional. Little quasar. Let's see, when y'all got, let's see, runnings or hearts?
Hellpod launch initiated.
So, extra reinforcements. Guess maybe I should have gone with the run. Maybe, I don't know. At least I have a jetpack. Most of the time, hopefully. Does seem like jump packs can be called down a little bit more frequently. I don't know if something was changed with that. Or maybe I'm just used to it taking longer to do it or another thing. I'm not sure.
You are the best of the best. Live up to your name. Live up to freedom.
Calling down a sentry! Calling down a support weapon! Requesting tac pack!
Wow. That sure busted ass a rocket.
Freedom requires firepower! Calling down a support weapon!
Requesting air support.
Really? Shit.
Have a taste of democracy! How'd you like to taste of freedom to the sky?
Oh shit. Oh man.
Freedom forever! Requesting artifact!
Asshole. Really? I'm even in my heavy armor though. Must have been right point blank or something. Oh well. Better to die and take them with me than to just die. Now let's see if they'll get me called back in.
Reinforcing!
Alright,
Requesting sentry.
west. Oh boy.
Love of liberty, my land!
Requesting air support.
Democracy has landed!
Oh, fucking already. Jesus. Oh, fuck. Shit. More shit. Damn it.
Calling down a support weapon.
Oh no. I hate them. Can you fuck right? Oh. Okay, you know what? Okay, this is starting to suck. Where is my goddamn shit?
Tagging map, north, 100 meters.
Calling down a sentry. Found something.
And it didn't even finish off the shit. Did my laser beam just count for fucking nothing? That's annoying.
New mag!
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Calling in a hell bomb.
Hey, fucker.
Objective critical stratagem available.
What the hell were they doing?
Activating jump pack!
I missed. Fuck me! I got fucking comboed to death to the point where healing does nothing. God damn it. This game's just not fun when so many things are broken and then you have to deal with all the other shit. It's just too much at once to want to deal with. It's just not fun anymore. They keep fucking it up.
Reporting to the front!
Bunch of dumb fucking Swedes that can't fucking make a conscious business decision to hire people from their own little fucking corner of the universe that solves nothing. I'm so fucking over it right now. if I sunk that. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Where's the other fucking thing?
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Rare sample collected.
I guess we're not drilling this one. Where are they? Oh yeah, we're over here. Hey, S4, I might come back and we can drill this shit.
Requesting sentry.
I'm not sure I missed everything, but okay.
Engaging terminal.
I wish I could climb on top of this dumb fucking thing.
Calling down supply. You will never destroy our way of life. God count of three. Nathan, loaded democracy. Calling down
Holy shit.
sentry. You man. I got the terminal.
I heard got the terminal. I didn't hear armed or explosion or nothing until death. I thought there was a whole other stage involved.
Reporting to the front.
Oh my god. Wonder if my shit fell in the hole. It's entirely possible. Oh, there's a rocket launcher here. Oh fuck.
We've got equipment.
Well, I'm picking this shit up because I hear shit near me and I'm not gonna like the results if I just decide not to. Oh, you fucker.
I'm out.
Yeah, yep. I'm not trying to hear that shit today.
Found something.
How are y'all doing? Okay,
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters. New mag.
Tagging map. West. 100 meters.
magical there? Oh.
Sending in an eagle. Throwing grenade. Get some! Get some! Bug tunnel breach. Fire in the hole. For prosperity. Orbital inbound.
Oh, fuck me. How did he turn it that fucking fast? Oh, I hate you. Oh, God, it took for fucking ever. Oh, you dick. How are you not dead? Jesus Christ. Oh, you dick. Where's the fucking laser that's supposed to be attached to this fucking thing? Because I don't know where it is right now. Do I not know what... Oh, it's not on? Really? Fuck. That sucked dick. What am I... What's on my back if it's not going to fire anything? What the actual fuck? Oh, fucking that... Fuck you, dude. Let me guess I'm going to get one tap by a charger. Because that's like an usual proposition.
Critical stratagem no longer available.
Oh, you know what?
Requesting advanced weaponry! Calling down a sentry!
I'm not trying to get fucked up. I'm waiting on my shit. And I have no idea what this backpack's doing on my back right now. Other than sitting and looking like fucking a container package. What the fuck? Autocannon, do some work. Do some fucking work. Christ. Dude, what even is that backpack? It's a laser sentry. It's a laser backpack. Why? I was wearing a laser backpack. I also hit the fucking button to set that shit off. Why the fuck was it doing nothing? Why do I not see any lasers, anything on anybody? What the fuck is going on here? Oh, Christ. Now I landed on somebody. Why is everything so fucked up with this fucking game? Oh, hi. And missed. I'm going to grab this thing and I'm going to fucking... Fuck that guy. Really? Dude, that was a fucking shit to the rocket fucking forehead. Why did that not fucking murder his ass? I can instead literally murder his ass with my eruptor. I think I just saved that guy's life. What is this? A rape tanker. Fuck that. Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck you too. Oh look, a radar cannon. Fuck you.
Not today! That's called democracy!
Calling down fortifications.
Where's my jump pack? Okay, fuck. Let me get my jump pack, but we need to light up these drilling sites. Ow.
Tagging map, east, 50 meters.
Reinforcing!
Engaging terminal.
Requesting sentry!
Go. Becoming probably from this
Requesting
direction.
sentry.
Deploying sentry.
Sending in an eagle.
New mag.
Guy's probably lucky I was empty. Run. Run away from the hole. Like some situations, and apparently the game's not warning us, I warn you, run. Run, S4. Run, K2. Run away. Starting to wonder if maybe they don't have voice on.
Dropping a pin. Northwest.
I really wish there would be a thing that shouts run from the game itself when we set one of those things off. It really ought to. I'm trying to use voice to warn people, but I don't know if the voice is even working at this point.
Calling down a support weapon. Fire in the hole.
Requesting advanced weaponry.
Requesting supplies.
This is a perfectly good floor, Arrowhead.
Dropping a pin. Northwest. 200 meters. Supplies.
Ow, I landed on my spine.
Calling in reinforcements. Joining the fray. Found something.
I found a broke-ass car. Apparently not much else. Sample.
Rare sample acquired.
Tagging location. North. Objective located. Cancel that. Calling down support
take it.
weapon. Calling down support weapon.
Tagging location. Northwest. Never mind. Marking location. Northwest.
Damn it.
Calling in an eagle. Marking location. North.
Oh, great. See if it blows it. Did you? No, don't tell me you see me. How though? That hurt. Great. Yeah, I better get back over this way.
To the sky. Throwing grenade.
Nope.
Tunnel breach.
Shit. Fucking stalker trash. Predator strain, I don't care what the fuck you are, you suck.
Sending in an eagle.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Jesus Christ.
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
I hate dealing with all these by myself.
Hive structure destroyed.
Objective located.
Need stims.
South.
Need a lot of things. I need help. Probably not gonna get it. you. No!
Reinforcing. Point me to the enemy. Requesting advanced weaponry.
It's close. I almost burned it up.
Marking location. Cancel that. Never mind. Bugs. East. Marking location. East. I'm sorry. Get some! Get some!
Why? How though? Oh, Christ.
Fire in the hole!
Little sound traveling.
Sample collected. Objective located. I got the terminal. Calling down a sentry.
That's an odd place to choose to put that, but
We've got equipment. Requesting tac pack.
Christ.
Deploying equipment package.
Calling down a support
Oh,
weapon.
but that'll stick. Fuck you, Arrowhead. You fucking chucklehead sons of bitches.
Calling down a sentry.
Ow. From what? Oh Christ, not going back that direction.
Feels good.
He's done.
To the skies. Calling in reinforcements.
I hate it when other players don't talk.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Really, dudes? You
I'm
boneheads.
on it.
I must have thought it was done already.
Engaging terminal.
Mission map.
There, that's taken care of now.
Objective completed.
Alright, what are we doing?
Tagging map. Northeast. 100 meters. I got the terminal. We've got equipment.
Jesus Christ. Don't want to stand there. Oh, Christ.
Throwing grenade.
God damn it.
Calling in reinforcements.
Democracy has been well delivered. May your extraction be
Oh, this game.
Ready to liberate.
Fucking game. Well, all my shit's somewhere.
Tagging map.
All the way over
South.
there.
Far.
And they're already leaving me behind. Yeah, after this campaign, I'm gonna check on a couple things and take a quick break. Might play some more. I gotta check a few things first though, and it's probably going to be with a different crew. They're not the worst I've ever dealt with, but they're not great. Like, they feel like they're on their own chat together, and they're just not sharing with anyone who's not within their crew. And it's kind of not feeling great. And there was a bunch of shit up there. Oh my god.
Calling down a sentry!
Yep, they're chasing me.
Deploying sentry.
Maybe I can get over there?
To the sky!
Is there anybody else here hiding? Anything cool? Oh, come on.
Extraction is available.
Rare sample acquired.
Oh, I found your money.
Sample collected.
Grab some goodies.
Calling an extraction!
Where is the extraction?
Extraction request confirmed.
Oh,
Shuttle
that
inbound.
way.
Requesting sentry!
Requesting fortifications.
Calling down a support weapon! Requesting sentry!
I'm semi being chased,
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
but they're not entirely
Activating
sure
jump
why.
pack!
Oh, I wish I did that there. Fuck. Can I get up this? No? No, because you're a bastard. You know what? There's some time.
ETA
Take it
T-minus
back.
2 minutes.
2
To the
minutes,
skies!
right? We can get to a diamond. And
Requesting sentry!
Sending down sentry.
Orbital inbound!
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Reinforcing!
fuck you.
Calling in reinforcements!
Probably unnecessary second hit, but you know, nothing here special. Unfortunate, but at least now we know.
Requesting air support! Activating jump pack!
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
That's unfortunate.
Fire in the hole! Eat this!
ETA T-minus 30 seconds.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Requesting advanced weaponry!
Yeah,
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Clear landing zone.
on my way back.
Calling down a sentry!
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
You can go ahead and load up. I should make it.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Well, I found some money out there.
Today you carved another foothold in a long climb to liberty.
Oh, and this campaign's not done yet. Alright, and nobody's in my chat, so it's fine. Okay, so be right back. So if you're watching a re-recording of this video or whatever, that.
Always good to have another hero. Super will never forget the Helldivers we lost to, nor the regret of gains their sacrifice achieved.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit synchronized.
Alright, probably going to finish this campaign, and then I think it's probably going to be meal break time, actually. So this is a shorter one than usual, even though by shorter standards, it's probably still over an hour, because this game. Alright, stats. I always tend to do lower. I don't know why I'm doing more lower.
Helldivers to Hellpods. Repeat. Helldivers to Hellpods.
Alright. Juggalo handshake.
Hellpod launch suspended. Hellpods prime.
But yeah, I'm actually not the hugest ICP fan. Like, I didn't do all the crazy Juggalo shit, but I have to admit, there's some songs out there I definitely like. I do like the concept of the horror rap. Eradicate, terminate, swarm. So this is going to be less of a jump pack run.
What about here? Here?
And probably a laser like the rest of these guys, which is probably going to hurt me a lot. Look at Sav there, though. Okay, well... time for one of these. And where's the damn laser backpack? There it is. One of these. And probably Quasar, because the heavies are going to be few and far between. Although I could really just dance with a mech, but they'd probably ruin it. So we'll do that, and we will do a Gatling turret, I think. Gonna recommend ammo and heart. Granted, someone's already got the reinforcements works too. That poor soul doesn't even have anything. Alright, try not to do the orbital lasers all at once. I'm going to recommend Black Lotus goes first as soon as the biggest wave, then Kalo, then probably myself. That way we pattern off when the lasers are striking out. You can just pop one laser after the other.
Hellpod launch initiated.
Requesting advanced weaponry! Mag's empty! Mag's empty!
Right up on my back like that. Splatter that motherfucker.
Tagging location. Requesting sentry.
Tunnel breach.
Fire in the hole.
Requesting air support.
Say hello to democracy. Mag's empty.
Falling down supplies.
Requesting orbital.
Out of ammo.
Jesus, I almost hit him. Dove like right in the path. Guess I didn't need to plant it all that super solid.
Reloading.
Log tunnel breach.
Oh my god. I forgot I don't have a jump pack.
Calling down a sentry.
Fuck those guys. Fucking stalker babies, or whatever the fuck you want to call those Muppets. Big ear mogwai looking gremlin sons of bitches.
Calling down a sentry! New mag!
Calling down a sentry.
That fence.
Out of ammo!
Got ammo break.
How about a nice cup of liver tea? Back empty!
Damn, I think my dynamite might have actually ripped him. For a bile titan? That's unusual.
Going down a sentry! Orbital inbound!
Laser time. I'll
Firing
bring
orbital
mine.
laser.
Fire in the hole! How about a nice cup of liver tea? New mag!
Alright, that does it for most of our orbitals. If someone else has an orbital, when it gets big, it might be your turn.
Orbital inbound! Requesting sentry! Throwing supply beacon! Throwing supply beacon!
Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Mag's empty! Calling in reinforcements!
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Ready to liberate. Fire in the hole! Requesting sentry! Artillery free!
You have served democracy well. Extraction awaits.
New mag!
Pelican 1 arriving at coordinates.
Shuttle inbound.
This is Pelican 1, preparing for touchdown.
Reinforcing.
Yeah, that does still count down when it's in your hand like that.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Point me to the enemy.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Liberty has seen you through.
And Mr. Lobo's probably on right about now. So that's nice.
Welcome back.
Okay,
Democracy's
let's
reached
see.
extends a bit further thanks to you.
Yeah. Alright.
Helldiver, glad to have you on board.
Alright, so yeah, this is probably where we're gonna call it in. We'll see what kind of lack of progress we've really made out here. Because, there's, I don't know. It's not a good looking scene, chat. What is this? Oh, they're playing, I think that's the Roughneck series. No, maybe not. Yeah, it seems a little a bad idea to get into roughhousing in a environment that you need to wear a oxygen helmet on in the space age. And you're roughhousing and you could be breaking each other's visor at any time. Yeah, it seems like a bad idea. Alright, so let's see. I guess we'll,
democracy's work.
you should see the video about how they sent her down to the surface because they were going on about like needing more samples. That's why over here. Oh, I gotta get her to face
As much
this
as
way.
I hate the bugs, I hate dissidents even more. They were handed freedom and chose to spit in its face. Death is too good for them.
So yeah. There we go. So we take our regular photo time with our friend here at the end, and it's a sometimes snack, but it's more often because, you know, she needs a friend. She had a rough year last year. The goldfish was a thing, and she wouldn't talk for the longest time. So I can dig it. Goldfish are family too. But with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at some of this a little bit more as soon as it boots back up, because it takes a moment. There we go, right over my face because reasons. And well, we're still making some kind of headway on Turing, so I guess at least there's that. And of course Turing is this one right over here, over in the east. And I don't know, it's such a weird situation. It really kind of is. Somehow we're able to get here even though that we really don't have a pattern of a line that should allow us over here. But I guess maybe because we can go this way or jump off the rocks. I don't know. It's very strange, and very strange things happen in Helldivers. What I do wish is that these 1,000 people over on Veld would know to get off of Veld and go over to Turing, because this is the main objective. Of course, there might be something going on here. It looks like that is a target dictating that it would have to go that way to get here, but we're able to get there. So take with that what you will. It's strange. And it feels like a press release should be put out that they found some kind of neat way of jumping all the way here instead of having to go through here. And if they did that, well, maybe we'd have enough people to make more of a difference. As it is, we are on the 444th day. But of course, we only have 61 hours till we run out of time. This is moving on up. That could happen within success. But this, well, can we get both done up? That is the question. It would probably be more effective if we all did one or the other, but it's really kind of hard to know for sure. But hopefully you're either adding to the squid count or you're on Turing, because you don't have to go to those other links before Turing, even though even the companion app is saying you do. It's just a weird situation, and well, you take every advantage you can get. So hopefully more people realize that it's probably, I don't know if we lose this, if we lose all the other stuff. I'm hoping not. And everyone hops on Turing. And if we lose the ability to get to Turing because of that situation, well, then it's probably going to be a lost situation, because that's just, they'll probably say, oh, well, now you have to do this and this and this. And it's, the game's been in a strange state for a long time. I guess before we go, one more PSA. Heavy ordnance distribution is on its way up. I guess I should contribute to that. Nobody should ever contribute to Eagle Storm ever again. At least not until Arrowhead says that the bullets that they shoot us with those Eagles are doing less damage to us than they are the enemy, or they wise the fuck up because they're killing us almost as much as they're killing the enemy. And that could be a sometime snack, already low on armor maybe, I get it. But the way that they're doing it, even when there's no enemy around you, like they just show up fucking super late, they can't realize that there's no bugs there anymore, and they just do the strafe anyway. That should change when it's a situation of Eagle Storm that is not in touch with us, but with the space station. I don't know, it just feels there needs to be balancing work. Orbital blockade, great. Heavy ordnance, great. The fact that it's here and you get faster mech resupply, very good, because there's worse things happening with the mech. I do think that they might have stealth nerfed the armor on the mech. It does feel like it lately. Yeah. There's, I don't know. Arrowhead is just Arrowhead, and, well, game devs are game devs anymore, and it feels like there's just so little correct things going on with a lot of game designs these days. It's just so strange. Helldivers is probably lucky it didn't fall into developer hell, because if it didn't do as well as it did, it was probably going to come out just so they could say that they got it out, and then it was going to be a case of, well, okay, well, we got it out, people are going to enjoy it, they're going to move on anyway, and then they'll forget that we abandoned it early. They can't do that because, well, it was that much of a hit. And this is what happens with these ideals that you should be in development hell. With these games lasting this many years in development, your stuff's going out of date. There is a cost to that. This idea of it's ready when it's ready, bunny ears, quotation marks, doesn't always work. And if it's the whole it's ready when it's ready routine is how it's going to be for that amount of years when technology is outdated and you can't fix it anymore by the time it comes out, that shit needs to stop. I've been saying a long time before, a lot of these development times for most games really shouldn't be over a year. Something major online like this, okay, I get it. Maybe 2 years, maybe even 3. That's pushing it. But this, like 6, 7 years, no more of that, because they're all failing. And what happens when you have a 7-year flop? You have studio closures. It's just the way of it, because you bank so much on that without even banking on maybe a little bit of side hedge bets, which is bad. Because if Capcom were to, well, if Monster Hunter Wilds, which didn't start off great, at least they're hedging their bets with some re-releases that people actually give two fucks about. Like, the moment they re-released Capcom vs. SNK 2, don't get me wrong, I still have that sucker over on the PS2. And I do play it still sometimes. But, to see that re-release, that's worth re-releasing. It's far and few between that happens. If they put it out there with, like, say, another, like, relaunch of Darkstalkers, we've had a couple, but at the time when they put out back-to-back and they're like, oh, well, you're not playing Darkstalkers, you don't get a new Darkstalkers. Fuck you. You already had a PSP Darkstalkers that you could play on your PlayStation TV little module thing. So technically there was already a Darkstalkers compilation, and in a way with the tower system that you could go test yourself, arguably better. There was even a secret character version of it. And I don't think that was over in the more Darkstalker Revolver or whatever. Darkstalkers isn't dead? You're right. They could re-release 1, re-release 2 early, and then not put work towards making a new game, aka more actual work. So Capcom's guilty of a lot of that shit too. The suits don't know what they're doing. They're like, oh, if the suits don't know what they're doing, how come they're still business here? Because a lot of other people can't kick them the fuck out, and a lot of shareholders don't know what these suits are doing. And when they have to talk to the shareholders, well, they're shareholders. A lot of them are not super big business. Anybody who has enough money to throw at something can be a shareholder. I hate to break it to you. Oh, without shareholders, these big games wouldn't be here. Please, motherfucker. We've had plenty of games, especially off of proven technologies. Matter of fact, if we could just cycle up some of that stuff that we missed long ago that was left in Japan, never came to the States, like that mech game Votoms off of the TV series Votoms, and the fact that they can make movement in a mech game work right with skating on flat ground, have to jump still and hop and not get terrain hung up left, right, and center. The fact you could do that on a PlayStation 1, yeah, it's kind of scathing when then we get Sin Duality. Seriously, make a Votoms War. As it is, you had the 100-year war or some shit, or a Millennium War. I forget exactly. I have to go back over the story. But the fact that you have all these things from Scope Dogs, these other mechs, all kinds, and that you could just use a more basic visual, because mechs, they don't need all these mesh flexing parts. They have pivot points. That's a lot less polygons that have to flex on mechs alone. That means you could throw a shit ton of them on the field. And the fact that now we're up to like 20 people in like Mario Kart, I guess it is, it's coming up on a Switch system, on a Switch 2, that's PS4 level tech. Let's be real here. Maybe slightly better visual or something, but because it's compressed. But yeah, if we can have all that and make a mech combat game where you can do all that and not even just focus on PvP, but make it an option, but a 20
Helldiver.
war effort of 20 people, maybe a lot more people, because we've had shooters with a lot more people, and not make everything a dedicated PvP match, but like I said, as an option, but go take on like an online threat. And we've done plenty of those. We have plenty of MMOs to prove it. You could revitalize things like what was it, Firefall? I forget what it was exactly, but a lot of Space Marine friends played it because you had jump jets, you had guns, you had power armor. It was a good game, but then it was bought up by Chinese bankers and murdered. And I'm not going to fall for the like, oh yes, Chinese bankers. You're wasted. No, motherfucker, they're Chinese bankers. They're bankers from China. If you have a problem with that by now, boy, did you miss the motherfucking memo, because CCP, well, their shit's collapsing in own ways over there, and I hope you see it on YouTube. You know how they said that the revolution won't be televised? They're right. It'll have some excerpt cuts, and it's otherwise going to be streamed. Enjoy watching it on YouTube. So, but yeah, there's a lot of people, a lot mad at a lot of governments, and it's warranted. I think the only country right now that I can name off the top of my fucking head that's happy with their government is Poland. And that's because they blatantly said, look, unless we see you getting pushed through that fence, and, you know, some Cossack crazies were doing just that to citizens, shoving them through the fence, and then a guy with a gun shows up and suddenly walked off the other direction, especially when they saw they were on camera, yeah, they said that they were just going to shoot who's crossing of their own volition. Because they're not having that. Because that is how you cause some problems. They're not escaping people gunning for them. They really aren't. If you're not wearing a military uniform right now in the Cossack versus our friendly blue and golds, they're not gunning for you. They might be a little suspicious. And rightfully so. Especially in an age where, you know, we have people like Antifa that would just change their clothes and you can't arrest them because you don't know for a fact it was them unless you do some backlogging. But, and people swap out of uniforms and stuff like that. It does. It happens in a lot of third world countries. Happens in South America and Africa a lot in more vicious areas. But we're in a situation now where, come on, it's time to make smarter choices. Getting incredimad and thinking that you're going to face off against the United States, it's bolstering wordplay. Because the moment you do it, you lose. Think I'm wrong? I'd be wrong if we were the next Nazi Germany. Oh, our president's practically Hitler. Shut the fuck up. He says some stupid shit, don't get me wrong. He looks really silly when he's orange. Don't get me wrong. But the wall is an accurate thing because many other countries are also doing a wall, have had a wall. Because the moment you let a bunch of people just spill in and there's no percentage accounting of what these resources are needed for these folks, you're leading them into another death trap as well as the people you already got. And you have to make some kind of wise decisions. Now, I'm saying leave them without medical attention if they absolutely need it. No. But we're going to send you back. And if there's a wall there, the cartels can't get away with, you need to mule this up your butt and go across the United States or we're going to kill you and your family, because if it's a near impossible task, like a realistically impossible task, and if they keep asking that of those people, eventually enough those people say, I can't do that, and me and my other brothers and cousins and sisters even also know we can't, and that our best chance at life is killing you. And I mean, now's the time to further do it too, because sure enough, what happened? Okay, you can't all come over and into our country. It's going to be bigly. It's going to be bigly. But we're going to take out your bigly drug cartel leaders. And we did that. We lent them some aid. Took their leaders, because it was basically multiple invasion forces from the same country. And what's happened? The cartels are now going at each other for what's left. Fighting over who has what power. They're going to thin themselves out at this point. Unless they get back down, get more civil, and basically do what you had the mafias in the United States did. Where they're like, I'm going to make you an offer you can't refuse. But at least it's some degree of fair. And realizing whacking each other in the streets is not good for business. You can make a whole lot more when people are on the same page. And still have some levels of autonomy to still run their own areas. As in not being EA and forcing everybody on the same project where now you need to wait 4 weeks for a simple code fix because there's just too many fucking soup kitchen pot stirrers that have their own super secret formula that they're going to yank spill right into the soup. And let me tell you, we're kind of tired of that milky texture when we get EA stew. Just saying. But with that said, let me wrap this up. Things are still looking rough, but we could turn it around. You know, the Turing's now making more business progress. So we help towards that at least a little bit. And it's saying that we're on par with killing enough voteless. And we don't even need to win all those assets on all the voteless bits. We just need to get the amount of successful missions. However, one thing I will say, it would be nice if we don't lose a certain spot that happens to also have, what was it, our factory hub, because I have a feeling it's going to suck. But if we have to, we have to. We'll get it back. But yeah, just keep on pouring on, nailing out the complete operations against Illumina on medium or higher. So go ahead, just everybody pile in on some mediums. Just mow that fast. Mow it quick. That's all you really need. Just mow them down fast, because that's the faster that number is going to go up, the faster it'll all be completed. And then if there's still more in Turing, we can do it. It's doable this time. And I do see that the number is climbing a little bit. Maybe people thought that, it was unbeatable. Maybe people are finally coming around. We'll see. But to see that number around 35 and whatnot was not great. Like, at the time of day it was, felt very strange to me. But not surprising, because it's not that strange, because, well, Arrowhead's not fixed shit. People are tired of it. I get it. If you're not playing right now, I'm not mad at you. I really am not. But those of you who are playing, I hope some of you are, getting clues, falling in line. And no one's watching this anyway, so I'm probably talking to myself about a lot of this shit. But, look at the Helldiver companion app here and there. Make smart choices. There's what works best in theory, but there is also what is simply working at that time. And that's why a lot of people go for direct defense instead of going for the gambit, because not enough people understand the gambit even now. And this idea that, no, people don't care about the major order. Mr. CEO, you're wrong. You're just shit at communicating. And, well, we've seen you be shit at communicating where you basically said that you were, it turns out that you can talk all of your user base into basically being brainwashed. That didn't go over well, but I'll give you that. I'll let you walk that one back because sure enough, you're a bunch of Swedes. English is not your primary language. But there's some common fucking sense you should have for fucking right now. Hire some more fucking people. Don't go super huge, I get it. But you should at least be hiring at least like 50 up more people right now. And that doesn't seem like an astronomical number. And even if you just hire 20 more, it's at least progress. You need to be willing to like give even a little minuscule paycheck to people to test for you from the United States. Because then they're even splitting hours, still making other tests. There's so much you could be doing that's smart and cost effective. And you're not doing it. Instead, it's like, oh, well, we'll just make them wait because we're afraid to bring on people. That's what's going to make you lose the clientele. That's what's going to kill your game. Like, oh, we'll kill the game, but we still have other people, then it'll be back in range. Dude, no matter how many people you have playing, if your game does not have the updates of actual content that people are hoping for, and on top of that, are not getting better with these bug fixes, then it's all for naught. Because this whole idea of why we said it was okay for you to take nearly 2 months to push out a war bond like a baby, it's not shown in your quality of work. It's not. You probably should fire your lead tester, or whatever you call him. He's not doing very good. The punishment that he had to actually talk to the citizenry out here, I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll see. But if this happens again, this much has gone wrong at once, and it pushes back content all the further, then you need to fire him. And if you really believe it's not his fault, then give him real people. Give him more people that are remotely working and can simply keep up to date with them by email and be like, yo, I found this, I found this, I found this. Because the way it's going right now, it's not working. The numbers and how many people are playing, don't shovel it on off that like, oh, well, it's going on 2 years. You have a good recipe here. As I guess a Japanese game character was like, don't suck it up. And as I would translate that to, don't fuck it up. By all means, don't fuck it up. Or at least don't fuck it up anymore and get on it. Hire at least 20 people. You really should hire 50. With that said, I'm going to call it there. I'm hungry. I'm going to go get food. See you next time, maybe even again tonight. We'll find out what happens.